What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, we have some interesting news. As junior welterweight, undefeated, star title contender, Africa, Richardson Hitchens, who has 17 wins, no loss, no draw, 9 wins by way of knockout, 26 years of age, 5'10" with a 74-inch arm reach. He is a junior welterweight, 140-pound title contender, star boxer. He's also extremely close friends with undefeated 3-division, 5-time world champion, superstar boxer, who is widely acknowledged and recognized as one of the faces, if not the face of the sport of boxing, in Gervonta Tank Davis. Okay? Gervonta Tank Davis is 29 wins, no losses, no draw, 27 big wins by way of knockout. He is 29 years of age, 5'5" with a 67-inch arm reach. With that said, Richardson Hitchens, he confirms that the reason Gervonta Tank Davis is no longer interested currently at this moment, in fighting Olympic silver medalist, undefeated 3-division world champion, former unified WBC, WBO super featherweight world champion, and now the reigning WBC lightweight world champion, superstar boxer, Shakur Stevenson, who is 21 wins, no losses, no draw, 10 wins by way of knockout, 26 years of age, 5'8" with a 68-inch arm reach. Right now, currently as it stands, Shakur Stevenson and his team are willing to make a fight with Gervonta Tank Davis. Gervonta Tank Davis being a cash cow. Gervonta Tank Davis and his team continue to state that they're not leaving the 135-pound lightweight division, that this is the division they're campaigning in. Shakur Stevenson is the biggest fight that they could be made. Now, Shakur Stevenson recently had a fight November 16th, Las Vegas, Nevada, T-Mobile Arena, as he took on Dominican lightweight star title contender Edwin De Los Santos, who is now 16 wins, 2 losses, no draws, 14 wins by way of knockout, 24 years of age, 5'8", with a 69, 70-inch arm reach. He's also a southpaw that's athletic, that's explosive, and has power, and twitchy. And Shakur Stevenson and Edwin De Los Santos, they made for a lackluster performance on the part of both fighters. A total of 105 punches was landed. 65 punches landed for Shakur Stevenson, 46 which came by way of jab, which means he wasn't sitting down on his punches and there was no power punches being thrown on his part. And Edwin De Los Santos landed 40 punches. And he was completely healthy. Now, Shakur Stevenson had a left hand injury. His left middle finger knuckle was completely swollen before the fight, and he showed proof that he had was under the weather before the fight. Nonetheless, the fight was the fight. Not a lot of action, not a lot of engagement, and it was a lackluster performance. So, according to Richardson Hitchens, Gervonta Tank Davis, after that performance, feels like Shakur Stevenson needs to go and rectify that, have some more fights, have some more exciting performances to make it make sense for him to fight him. Now, he states that Gervonta Tank Davis's focus on undefeated 2-division world champion, former undisputed lightweight world champion, and the reigning WBC junior welterweight world champion, superstar boxer, who's top 10 pound for pound best fighters in the world, in Devin the Dream Haney. Devin the Dream Haney is 31 wins, no losses, no draw. He has 15 wins by way of knockout, 25 years of age, 5'9" with a 72-inch arm reach. They have deep-rooted history. They have 2 glorified sparring sessions. They are attached to each other's hip. Somebody has to settle this score once and for all. The fans are calling for it. It has now quickly become the biggest fight in the sport of boxing. So Richardson Hitchens, who's the best friend of Gervonta Tank Davis, he was featured on Mill City Boxing. Shouts out to Mill City Boxing. And he stated that Gervonta Tank Davis, after his conversation, is focused solely on Devin Haney. That's the fight that the fans want. He wants to settle that score. He wants to close that chapter. He wants to make that fight, even if it calls him going to 140 pounds. We know Devin Haney recently in his last fight, December 9th, San Francisco, California, Chase Center with a Golden State Warrior play. He fought two-time WBC junior welterweight world champion superstar boxer Regis Ruguru Prograis, and he beat him in dramatic fashion. And so he's comfortable at 140, has no plans to do catch weights with Gervonta Tank Davis and not going back down to 35. So according to Richardson Hitchens, Gervonta Tank Davis is willing to go up to 140, right? For Devin Haney and Devin Haney only. So let's listen to what he had to say, shall we? Regarding the fight with Shakur Stevenson.
Last thing I remember saying about Shakur and Tank Shakur fight, he was just saying that Shakur just need to go back, get back.
Now, something to keep in mind also is he stated that Gervonta Tank Davis made the statement that, he's more than willing to fight Shakur, and he feels like he's confident he can beat Shakur. He just don't think it's worth, the sell, that the people are not going to buy into it. Now, I know when you look at history and you look at it from this standpoint and you say, well, what tickets and what excitement did, Hector Garcia bring? Well, he was in an exciting fight with and shocked the world against Christopher Colbert. When he was the underdog. Isaac Pitbull Cruz is always exciting. Mario Barrios is exciting. Leo Santa Cruz is exciting. So these guys are exciting. Ryan Garcia is exciting. So he has a point when he said, as far as excitement, but you don't really need excitement when you attach Gervonta Tank Davis' name to Shakur Stevenson on the headlines. It doesn't matter what Shakur Stevenson did in the past. People are going to buy it because he is the best fighter that Gervonta Tank Davis would have ever fought up until that point. If he signs on the dotted line to fight Shakur Stevenson, that is the best fighter he's faced, hands down. Now, he says that he's focusing on Devin Haney, which would be the best fighter he's ever fought. Another fighter Gervonta Tank Davis had his sights set on is two-time Olympic gold medalist, 3-division world champion, former unified lightweight world champion, Ukrainian superstar boxer, Vasily High-Tech Lomachenko, who has 17 wins, 3 losses, no draw, 11 wins by way of knockout, 35 years of age, 5'6" with a 66-inch arm reach. They closer in stature. He's a southpaw. Good name. But in his big fights, he came up short. So let's just listen to this. Can he sell a fight with Lomachenko more so than Shakur Stevenson? No.
Get back to putting on good performances, and the idea of him fighting, the public would want to see it again. He just feel like Shakur.
So he said Gervonta Tank Davis says Shakur needs to get back to having a good performance that people are going to buy into.
Go back and put on another 3 more better performances. He didn't really have nothing negative to say either.
A rematch with Edwin De Los Santos, which I've been saying I think that should be the case. I think that he should rematch Edwin De Los Santos, right? I don't think that he stated that Edwin De Los Santos lost his opportunity to beat him. That was his best opportunity to beat him because he was not feeling well and had an injury. Rematch him immediately. You looking for and searching for opponents that are not available. Lomachenko don't want to fight you. We don't know the situation with undefeated lightweight star title contender Frank the Ghost Martin. We don't know the situation with that. Tank Davis is not available. He's saying that he's not looking to fight you. Isaac Cruz doesn't want to fight you. So who are you going to fight? Emmanuel Navarrete, who's a 3-division champion, but is a weight class below you. Why pull him up? Go ahead and fight Edwin De Los Santos. Show the world it was an anomaly. That was just, that moment, and that's it. Erase that doubt. But let's keep listening.
He also admitted it. He's like, a guy like that will make you look like that. So a guy like De Los Santos is lying.
So he said that Tank said that a guy like Edwin De Los Santos can make you look bad. Well, if that's the case, and Gervonta Tank Davis is aware that a guy like Edwin De Los Santos can make you look bad because of his style, his athleticness, his explosiveness, then why are you holding that performance against Shakur Stevenson instead of fighting him? If you know Edwin De Los Santos' style can make a fighter look like that, then why are you holding that performance against him? You know that happens and can happen to anybody, so that's an anomaly. So I don't understand. If you feel that way, then you shouldn't hesitate to fight him because anybody could look bad against Edwin De Los Santos.
Will make you look like that. It also admitted it. He was like, a guy like that will make you look like that. So a guy like Devonta is liable to make you look like that. His opinion doesn't change. He still feel like he can be Shakur. He felt like that before the fight. He still feels like that, but he still feel like him and Shakur would be a big fight. He just like Shakur need a bigger performance. I mean, go back and keep putting on great performances from what he told me. Yeah, I believe he still feel like that will be a big fight eventually. I feel like right now he doesn't feel like it's a big fight. I feel like he feels Devin is the fight that people wants to see right now.
So he said that Devin is the fight that people want to see, and that's the fight he wants. So now he's saying that, now he's saying that, he is going to go to 140. So, which is great news. Now, it's reported that Gervonta Tank Davis is going to come back in March. So if he's going to come back in March, hopefully, he gets a fight in. He says he's going to come back in March, and then we don't know what the plan is going to be for Devin Haney, who was seemingly set to fight Ryan Garcia, and Ryan Garcia pulled out. I personally hope that Devin Haney fights Sabril Matias, the IBF junior welterweight champion, who's 20 wins, 1 loss, no draws, 20 wins by way of knockout, is viewed as the boogeyman at 140. That's the fight I would love Devin Haney to have. Pick up his belt, unify the belts, beat the boogeyman, quote unquote, in the division, and then look to fight Gervonta Tank Davis. So we got to hold Gervonta Tank Davis accountable. If he truly feels like he's going to go to 140 solely for Devin Haney, and the Shakur Stevenson fight is not ready, you focusing on Devin Haney. Put your best foot forward. You put yourself in position to be a shot caller, call the shots, and make it happen. So let's see how this unfolds and plays out. But do y'all agree that Shakur Stevenson needs to have a better performance before getting the Tank Davis fight? And do you think that Tank Davis is going to go up to 140 and actually challenge Devin Haney? Let's see how this unfolds and plays out. But that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. That's all I got for y'all. I'm gone. Peace.